So we need to see, some good structure come in, some higher low structure, or a major break above resistance. Something that would be very concerning to me on the daily time frame is if Bitcoin fell back below 7,300. If we do range back to this support and we can't hold it and we break down here and maybe we retest the lows, this would be quite concerning for me. It would show a lack of demand in the market and a lack of momentum for the bulls. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Kevin Svenson, and today we're going to be talking about the price of Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is currently trading just below $7,600. We're currently creating a higher low structure here in the short term on the lower time frames. Currently, Bitcoin has the chance to put in some long-term macro structure here going into the halving period, some good bullish structure. But also, we got to realize we're at a pretty critical spot right now, and if we fail to hold support at these current levels, Bitcoin could be entering a much more bearish time. And as I keep saying, guys, if we can't create higher lows on the daily and weekly chart going into the halving, this could very well be the worst performing halving of all time. And right now, Bitcoin is at a spot where we really need to see some good structure come in. So we're going to be going over all this in today's video. But also, before we get started, guys, just taking a look at the CryptoWatch platform. If you're on the home page here and you scroll down, they have this news tab, and this is another reason why I love the CryptoWatch platform. CryptoWatch really is a command center for the crypto market. If you're a trader out there, if you're an investor, this platform really has everything you need. Now, there's a pretty interesting article on the homepage right now. HSBC swaps paper records for blockchain to track 20 billion worth of assets. So we can see that people in traditional finance are currently starting to adopt blockchain technology. Now, of course, this is not a cryptocurrency, but they are starting to use blockchain technology, and they're giving investors real-time access to records of securities bought on private markets. They explain that usually these types of transactions are only put on paper, but now they're recording them on the blockchain and giving people access to private transactions, which is pretty cool. Definitely click that link below and sign up with the CryptoWatch platform. It is the platform that I've been using for the past 2 years. It is the best all-in-one platform. Also, there's a trading tutorial in the description below. Now let's get started on the Bitcoin analysis. Right now, I'm looking at the 4-hour time frame, and Bitcoin is currently creating a higher low, higher high structure. Right now, to me, it just seems like an upward sloping price channel. We have a couple anchor points here, and Bitcoin is just kind of, making progress to the upside. We are holding above this previous resistance area as new support, right? We had a lot of resistance in this range, and currently Bitcoin is actually maintaining above it. So we are making bullish progress here. This was also the support zone when we came back to the 618 golden retrace, and currently Bitcoin is looking to hold above this area. Looking at the daily time frame, Bitcoin has been trapped in this downward sloping price channel. Bitcoin has not seen any relief from this lower low, lower high structure. And right now, Bitcoin is still sitting on lower lows here. The bulls have not made any progress in that way on the daily chart. Right now, the way that I see this is the bulls either need to make a nice break above resistance here, or we need to put in some higher low structure and make some real progress. Right now, Bitcoin has not seen some real, higher lows on the daily time frame. So we need to see, some good structure come in, some higher low structure, or a major break above resistance. Something that would be very concerning to me on the daily time frame is if Bitcoin fell back below 7,300. If we do range back to this support and we can't hold it and we break down here and maybe we retest the lows, this would be quite concerning for me. It would show a lack of demand in the market and a lack of momentum for the bulls. Looking at the weekly time frame, if Bitcoin can break above resistance and start to push above the 21-week EMA, this would be a really good sign for the bulls. But if we create a horizontal support base and we can't get above resistance here, this would just be putting us in yet another descending triangle before another potential breakdown to the 200-week moving average, right? If we can't get a clear break above the 21-week moving average, and we just test above it, break below it, test above it, break below it, similar to our last bear market, then I would be looking for an actual breakdown, another bear market, and a push towards the 200-week moving average for long-term support. But as long as the bulls can get above resistance here on the weekly and maintain higher lows and start to push above the 21-week EMA, at that point, that's when I get very bullish on Bitcoin. If we can get a clear break above the 21-week EMA and get above our downward sloping resistance here, that is when I start to get very bullish on Bitcoin. And that's when I start to consider that Bitcoin might be looking to initiate that next major parabolic advance, looking to get that next potential push to the upside here similar to what we see in all other halving cycles. We see 2 parabolic advances, and then we break the all-time high. 2 parabolic advances, then we break the all-time high. And Bitcoin right now is sitting on 1 parabolic advance, and we do have room to create a second parabolic advance before creating, before actually breaking the all-time high. Now, of course, guys, if we can't get above the 21-week EMA and we just sort of, create a horizontal low and we can't get a major break above it, that is when I start to aim towards the 786 or the 200-week moving average, which I do think will have some confluence here if we just go from swing low to swing high. The 786 would be coming in relatively where the 200-week moving average would be coming in at that point of a breakdown. But, as long as we can create higher lows from here and push above the 21-week EMA, then we should be looking for that next major push to the upside. But again, looking at the 4-hour chart, the bulls really want to hold above this support zone right now, which is ranging in between, 7,300 and about 7,400 or so. The bulls definitely don't want to break below this area, but that's just how I'm seeing the charts at the moment, guys. Remember, I'm doing a lot of long-term analysis here on this channel. So what I look for are the major pivot points and the major moves in the market. So just keep all that in mind as you're watching my videos. Definitely hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and be sure to sign up with the CryptoWatch platform, and I will see you all in the next video.